Hello bandits. Thanks to the folks at Focus Entertainment and Tinderloss Interactive, I've been looking through their real-time strategy movie tie-in, Aliens Dark Descent. This one is a tactical RTS blend of XCOM and Command & Conquer set in the oppressive film universe of the Alien franchise. We've been playing on PC and Xbox, but it is also available over on PlayStation. In Aliens Dark Descent, you'll lead a small squad of colonial marines trying to clear the xenomorph threat on the planet of Lethe. Much like XCOM, you have a small bank of marines as well as doctors and engineers on board your base of operations, the USS Otago. Each level is a sprawling collection of corridors, mineshafts and buildings, and you'll need to move carefully to outmaneuver the xenomorph threat. Each mission is designed to be replayed, and alien activity rises as you're discovered. This means that it is worth your time avoiding xenomorphs where possible, and the title even recommends that you make a tactical withdrawal depending on the condition of your marines. As well as upgrading them with different classes and abilities and deploying their talents on the battlefield, you'll also need to manage the squad's stress. As well as taking medicine, they can also reduce stress by creating shelters, by welding doors, or if needed, just getting the hell out of there. Aliens Dark Descent is rated by PEGI at 16 and above, and by the ESRB as a mature 17+. This one is packed with violence, including blood and some pretty disturbing sound effects. There's also a good whack of language in here pretty much from the outset, and that is pretty understandable for marines cornered by a xenomorph threat, but it means it's not suitable for younger generations, and we're rating it as caution advised, recommending that you stick around the 16 age rating. In terms of accessibility, Aliens Dark Descent is getting a rating of intense. This one has been developed as a challenging game, and even on lower difficulties it's still not a walk in the park. There are decent options for accessibility itself, such as colorblind mode, subtitles and the usual fare. However, even on the story mode, things aren't hugely easy. It's one which I've loved the challenge for, but if you're looking for something relaxing, it's not going to be one for you. And with that stacked up, onto the rundown, our 5-point rating for Aliens Dark Descent. Gameplay 4. This one is definitely Aliens and not Alien. You'll have to spend time skulking around the place, but it's impossible to completely avoid combat. There are a couple of niggles, such as when the game tells you marines are about to face significant threat without giving you time to prepare for it, and some slightly awkward controls on console, alleviated by plugging in a keyboard and mouse. Overall though, this RTS XCOM hybrid has fantastic gameplay, and it will be a hit for those who like tactical real-time action. Visuals 4. Most of the time the visuals in Aliens Dark Descent are gorgeous. Even over on console, as you can see here, lighting effects really help the game to deliver the oppressive atmosphere you need from an Alien title. It certainly has its shaky moments, such as flickering screens, rough edges and inner body glitching within menus. Most of the time, however, things in-game itself look decent enough, even when focused up with marines, and frame rates hold steady most of the time, even with a lot going on. Audio 3. The effects here have been implemented beautifully, and voice acting and the OST have been incredibly well recorded. However, there is a huge amount of noticeable repetition with your marines as they respond to orders or comment on their surroundings, and it is sadly unavoidable. Narrative 4. I've really enjoyed the weaving storyline here, which has just the right amount of twisting and turning as it threads itself into the Alien universe. The main story is further developed with background detail, and as a completely original story within the franchise, it holds up very well indeed. As well as Xeno drones, queens and the ever-present synthetics, it also adds entirely new threats to the franchise, which we won't spoil for you here. Replay 5. There is a significant amount to collect in Aliens Dark Descent, and levels are designed to drop in and out multiple times. In addition to gathering resources to upgrade marines or the Otago, there are also datapads and other equipment which can help in further areas, giving you a reason to drop back in. Overall, the Pixel Bandits nuke the site from orbit level for Aliens Dark Descent is a very respectable 8 out of 10. As a huge fan of XCOM and Command & Conquer, I've really enjoyed my time here. This RTS and slow motion blend of gameplay has really tickled my tactical taste buds, providing an experience which is pretty much unique. I love the stress elements and having to find safe areas for your marines or risking it to push on for extraction. I also really like that missions are not designed to finish in one go. The base settling and marine upgrades really do take some inspiration from XCOM, and that's not a bad thing when the in-mission gameplay is so incredibly different. There are some niggles with visuals and some slight gameplay faux pas, but overall the experience is one which I think is going to make fans of tactical real-time combat very happy indeed. As ever, to provide our review and Common Sense Parents Guide, we received 3 copies of Aliens Dark Descent from the folks at Focus Entertainment. And that's all we've got for you today. Check out the extended review at pixelbandits.org for more information on this one. If you found this helpful, a like, comment, share or follow might not cost you anything, but it really goes a long way to helping Pixel Bandits remain ad-free and independent. Either way, we hope to see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.